everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or just stopping by, my name is Jennifer. Hi, hello. I'd love it if you stuck around and subscribed to my channel. Actually, right now I am doing my 300 subscriber giveaway. I'll have it linked down below in the bottom bar, and this makeup is definitely recycled in that video, and I'm so sorry, but if you're gonna do your makeup to film a different video, why would you not film the makeup? You know what I'm saying? This is a super long chit chat, get ready with me, kind of a life update, what's been going on, what's on my mind. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I've got to get off here and run because I just got ready to go to dinner with my mom and my brother, and I'm running late like always. I am perpetually late. We're gonna be going in with the California Love palette. It's so pretty. It's in my 300 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you guys check out that video. Let us begin. On a day-to-day basis, I don't wear makeup how I do in my videos. Pretty much just when you're on film or like you're being photographed, you need stuff to be a little more dramatic than you normally would wear. But right now I have to kind of balance it because I have to go out to dinner and like talk to people, you know, but I have to film too. So I'm gonna take the bay down here with a fluffy brush, and this is obviously nothing new by any means. I will of course bump it up a little bit because I have to film and I don't really go out very much anymore. I've never really been one to go out a ton, but it's definitely gone downhill since I've had Ellie. And it's not like a punishment, I guess. Like, I don't miss going out. I miss being like, I miss the process of getting ready to go out and like have a good time with your friends. But I've pretty much always been more of a loner. I have horrific social skills. I'm really bad at making friends and like starting a conversation and stuff. So I've never really been one to go out a lot, but I do miss like the getting ready moment of it. So now that we are here, I want to darken this up a little bit, and I do want this to be pretty warm tone like always. If you're looking for a good holiday look, like this would totally work. I'm gonna take Gold Rush, which is this red tone. I think my lighting might be a little off. So I'm working that into my outer corner more than anything, and then just kind of sweeping it throughout the crease. That's just gonna add a little more depth and darken everything up a little bit. So I kind of wanted to do this as like a chit chat, get ready. Because for the past probably month or so, anytime I do a get ready with me, there's no talking, there's no voiceover. It's literally just music and me showing you guys how I would actually get ready on a normal day. But I've really missed being able to like actually talk to you guys. So I'm super happy that my channel is growing. When I'm filming this, I'm actually setting over 300 subscribers, which is just awesome. Like, shut the front door. I cannot believe that's happening to me. But I don't think she meant it in a bad way in like at all. I think she was actually just trying to be sweet and give me like constructive criticism. Is what I'm hoping. But she does tend to comment on all of my videos, so she'll see this one more than likely and hopefully will tell me she wasn't trying to be mean. But I had my first comment that was like I said, I don't think she was trying to be mean, but I had my first comment that was kind of like, you know, like you should stop doing this, you do this too much. I'm just going to cut my crease a little bit very quickly. I got a comment on a video that said I was doing too many cleaning videos and that I should do something else. I should do like get ready with me's and stuff like that, which I've always done. Pretty much like a smorgasbord of videos. I'll do like a few videos about like beauty. I do empties. I do mom videos. I vlog. I do home videos because we're remodeling my house. Like, I've always done several different like types of videos. And I think I definitely have over 100 videos on my YouTube channel right now that are like live and have like views and stuff, and I think honestly I've only ever gotten like 1 thumbs down. But like I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it, but she was like, man, you do a lot of cleaning videos. And I realized I had never really talked about my cleaning videos other than like in passing that I do them. But I haven't done them very long, but they've accumulated so much because most of the time, pretty much since I've started filming those and uploading them, I post a cleaning video every Sunday. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I used to only do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And because of that, Sunday kind of just went into the category of that's my cleaning video day. That's when I do that. So, like right after I got that comment, you know, like I talked to James about it because I overthink everything. I was like, James, she says I do too many cleaning videos. Like, should I just completely stop? Because that's where most of my watch time comes from. That's where a lot of my views come from. And yeah, we're growing, but I'm still a very small channel, like super small. I'm not monetized or anything like that. And I was like, man, she says I'm doing it too much. Like, should I just completely stop? I don't know what to do. And he was like, just mix it up more. Like, instead of doing a cleaning video every Sunday, just like throw a different video up on a Sunday, or just skip Sunday. Make Sunday like your bonus video day. And I was like, you know what? That's a brilliant idea. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. If I do like some in-depth cleaning or something like that, because typically at the beginning of the year, my family has always like super like deep cleaned everything and like gotten rid of stuff and all of that. We've always done it at the beginning of the year more so than in spring. So I was like, yeah, okay, like if I'm deep cleaning something or like really going hardcore, I'll film a cleaning video, but I'm not gonna like stress myself over it. Cleaning videos you would think are easier to film, but man, when you get into cleaning like I do, it's really hard to remember that you need to like move a camera angle or fix the lighting or make sure you know you're in the right place. So that's what we're gonna do. If there's a video up on Sunday, you can check my Instagram. I have it linked down below always, and I've slipped up a little bit here lately, but I'm gonna go back to announcing when I upload a video on my Instagram channel. So if you get an Instagram post on Sunday, that means there's a video on Sunday. If you don't, that means I've skipped that week. Sometimes it'll be cleaning videos, sometimes it'll be a vlog or something random, okay? Like, I'm not gonna freak out over everything. Now that we have this cut out and I'm talking a lot, I'm gonna go in with Kahinga? I don't know how the hell to say that. It's this really pretty bronzy shimmery shade here. But yeah, I just kind of want, ooh, that is pretty. I kind of want it to just like jump in and say that, like, I was upset for maybe like a half a second. And then I was like, well, you know what? I get it. I watch a ton of YouTube because of that. And I do get sick of watching the same thing over and over from everybody. If somebody randomly, you know, like if I randomly see somebody I'm subscribed to with a cleaning video, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. But if that's all I ever see, I get it. I would get bored with it too. So I'm taking it in heed. I'm going in with Mission, which is this dark brown next to the shade we just put. And I'm just going to use this to deepen up my outer corner and blend a little bit into my crease. It stressed me out for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to quit doing YouTube. Like somebody doesn't like what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. And then like my entire family was like, okay, dramatic. So, I don't know. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Some other things that are happening in my life. We had Ellie's first birthday party, and I do have footage of like me making her decorations and like not so much setting it up, because it definitely is a super stressful day, like setting everything up and making sure everything was okay and trying to make my little girl's first birthday party perfect. Of course she didn't know. She's 1. Well, she's not even 1 yet. Anyway, I do have footage that I made like a DIY like Winnie the Pooh party, because I could not for the life of me find stuff for her party. But like I have all of it edited, and I would really just need to do a voiceover for it, and I haven't filmed a voiceover because I can't decide if that's something somebody would even watch. You know what I mean? So that's happened. Party was last week. In the morning we go to get her 12-month pictures done, so I'll be filming myself doing that makeup, I think. Depends on how late I end up sleeping in. I'm terrible about sleeping in right now. But her party, why do I keep saying that? Her birthday is Monday the 23rd, which is insane. So we have, Ellie's birthday is the 23rd of December, and then Christmas Eve, my family is getting together and doing stuff at my mom's house, and then my stepmom's mom, whom I live behind, is doing hers on Christmas Eve as well. And then Christmas morning, obviously, James and I will have our morning with Ellie, with just us, like at home, and then we're going to my dad's house. So, busy beginning of the week. I definitely forgot to tell you that. I just use some Revolution, Makeup Revolution, Conceal and Define foundation. Mine is in F1. And I've been loving mixing this a little bit with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear in Pearl. Both of these are super affordable foundations, I'm just saying. So, I don't take like a lot, but it's just been a super busy month. I've never really been, probably since I was younger, I've never really been a big holiday person. It was always so stressful. And of course, now that I'm older and looking back, I was like, bitch, you didn't even know what stress was. But it just seems super stressful to me. If you did not know, my parents are divorced, and they have been divorced pretty much my entire life. I'm 24 and they got divorced, I think, when I was like 2. So it's always been stressful because when your parents are divorced, you know, you can think of it 2 ways. You can be like sad about it and be like, I have to like run around to 18 different houses and all of this. Or you can be positive about it, which of course I wasn't, and be like, well, I get 2 Christmases, I get 2 birthdays and all of that. I've never looked at it like that. And I am super fortunate that my family is in such a better place than when I was growing up. My mom and dad are getting along a lot better. My step parents get along, and we can all, as a family, all 4 of my parental figures, we can all hang out together and it not be a big deal, which is awesome. And I'm so happy that that is what my child gets to grow up with. But because of all of that, I've never liked holidays. My brother doesn't really like holidays, so I'm just really stressed about that. And I did vlog our Thanksgiving, and I don't think I'm gonna vlog Christmas, just because I realized on Thanksgiving trying to vlog that it was really freaking difficult to like pause hanging out with your family and be like, well, let me film you eating, like let me film you do this, let me, like, hold on, don't start yet, I have to set up my tripod. Like, it was just really awkward. So I'm probably not gonna vlog my Christmas. I might throw like a little bit of James and I with Ellie like at home that morning, but I'm not doing like a full shebang. So now that that's all blended down, and I do blend it down my neck because my neck is constantly broken out. My ears are super red right now because this freaking ring light gets so hot. I'm going to take the same ColourPop concealer, except this is in Fair 02. And I'm going to go under my eyes a little bit and down the center of my face. Maybe a little bit on that little spot. Yeah. It's been a really hectic month. And also, if you didn't know, I do go to college. I am in school. I'm planning on being, I don't know if you heard that through the sponge, I'm planning on being a nurse, going into the nursing program. Super freaking out, man. I'm super freaking out. Like I said, it's like mid-December right now. My classes start January 13th. This is my last semester before I hopefully start the nursing program. I have to take the HESI A2, which, I mean, if you're not nursing, you don't know what that is. It's the entrance exam to the program, and you are only allowed to take that once or twice every 3 years. And my advisor recommended that I take both of my tries, like one in January and one in February, and then apply to the program. The cutoff is in April. But I'm freaking out so bad because I've always been a very good student. I've always been good at school. But if I fuck up one of those tries and don't pass, well, there's one shot done. And then if I take it again and I pass, but I don't get accepted into the program, because it's not like you pass the test and you're in. Like, they look at a ton of stuff. They look at your GPA, your past classes, how good of a student are you, you know, like, do they think that you can handle the nursing program? Because I don't know what it's like in other places, but where I live, the nursing program is very strenuous. It's 40 hours a week. It's ridiculous. And on top of having a kid and working and my house and everything else, it's going to be insane. So I'm freaking out a tinge about it, but I'm hoping it all works out. This is the Wet n Wild Contour Stick in Call Me Maple. I'm scared about it. And granted, I won't be taking it for a while. My college is closed right now for the holidays. But I am so scared. I have like 5 apps on my phone to help me study for it. I have like a hard copy of a study guide that I bought at the college bookstore. Like, I am freaking out. I'm just trying to think of stuff to like inform you on things going on in my life, because it seems like I'm sure I'm not the only one, I will sometimes go back and rewatch like pieces of my old videos, whether it be to, you know, like see how far I've come with like my editing and like my lighting and my setup, and how I've learned to be more comfortable in front of a camera and something like that. Or I'll go back and like watch my house tours, just to see how far we've come with this house in just a few months that we've lived here and like been working on it. But at the same time, you go back and you notice random stuff. And I noticed a lot that I don't really, in my makeup videos, which is what this channel is mainly about, is beauty. I've noticed that in a lot of my videos, I'm very straight to the point about what I'm doing, what the looks need, and all of that. And I don't really disclose a lot about myself. The most probably you guys learn about me is in my vlogs and stuff like that. And I do, you know, have like the get to know me vlog and stuff like that. But I noticed that I'm not very forthcoming when I'm doing my makeup and filming it. So I kind of wanted to chit chat and just, you know, let you know. I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Powder. And I'm going to attempt really hard to not mess up this sweater because I'm wearing it to dinner. I definitely have on plaid pajama pants right now. I'm not even going to try to lie to you. I think I've only ever done one other chit chat get ready with me, and it was definitely when we very first moved into this house. And it was a mess. It was mainly me complaining about my contractor, which I hate to, you know, be negative, but I'm going to complain about a different contractor. You're more than welcome to go back and watch that video, but if you want a quick recap on what happened, I'm young. I've never owned anything in my entire life. This is the first thing, this house, and now my car that is mine. You know, it's mine. I own it. This is an old mobile home. It needed a ton of work. We got it from my dad. It was my dad's old house. And it needed a ton of work. The entire floor needed to be replaced. The roof, some of the walls, like, it was rough. I'm taking a mix of Wet n Wild, what is these even called? Sunset Striptease and Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 100. But it needed a ton of work. And through my dad pretty much knows most people in my town. He was a salesman here in town and sold, you know, like motorcycles and cars and all of that for like 25 years. So he knows a ton of people, and he hooked me up with a guy, a contractor, who came and looked at the house, the trailer, and was like, well, you need this and this, and this is not structurally okay, and this and this. And we were like, okay, well, give us a quote and like an estimate and we'll work it out. Hired him to do the job. He did not do the job. He did half of the job, and what he did, he half-assed. Like, he cut up my subfloor And then instead of just replacing what needed to be replaced, he laid an entire new subfloor over it without taking the old one out. So because of that, when he laid down the new one, now it's doing this. When you step somewhere where there's 2 layers of subfloor, it's firmer than when there's not. And it's kind of doing this and seesawing, and it's knocking the screws out of my floor, which is then ripping through the like finished floor over the top of it. And like, I don't know, he just messed up my house. We had to replace all of the windows in my house, and every single one of them is crooked. And it was a whole thing. He ended up being fired. My dad fired him. And that is how we got to where I was, my dad, me, mainly dad and I, and James were redoing this house on our own. And it was really fun. It was a great learning experience. I got to learn tons of stuff that I would never known otherwise. And then we got to a stopping point because I don't know how to install a shower. I have a stall shower in the master bathroom that, one, I've never had more than one bathroom in my life, so we forget it's back there constantly. We never use it. We'll wake up and walk clear across the house. The other bathroom is behind this room. So like it wasn't ever a big deal. We never used the shower. Nobody cared. And then I was like, you know what? There's a giant hole in the bottom of that stall shower. It was broken. We need to replace that because it's getting cold and all that air is coming through. They don't make the size shower stall that was originally in this trailer anymore. It was an off-standard size, so I couldn't find the freaking size. Because I was gonna like YouTube it and try to do it myself, and I couldn't find it. So then my dad, in his new house that him and my stepmom bought earlier this year, they didn't have a big soaking tub like they were used to in this house, so they got one and hired another contractor to do it. And I was like, oh, okay, like let me know how he does. Like if he does good, he can do my shower because I don't know what I'm doing. So they got done at my dad's house and everything worked out and it was great. And then he came to look at mine and he was like, yeah, this is a special order kit, alcove kit or whatever, shower. And we'll have to build one of the walls out so it fits because, you know, they don't make that size shower anymore. I was like, okay, whatever, like go for it. And then he quoted me like $2,000 to do it. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to buy your materials to cut down because that's how a contractor makes its money. Their money. They mark up their materials and then charge the labor. That's how you make a profit. And I totally get it. It wasn't like anything like that, but I'm poor. I'm on a budget. I'm a new mom. I'm a college student. Like I'm on a budget. I live in a trailer, for the love of God. So I bought the materials and he came and he started the day of my daughter's birthday, which was December 12th. And he was done the next day. He came back and finished. But then once again, I'm not a contractor. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention. And of course we weren't here. We were at Ellie's party. So he comes back the next day and he finishes and we pay him and everything's fine. And then my dad FaceTimes me and I'm showing him and he was like, that doesn't look right. And he has put drywall screws in the shower, which I would have never really cared about. Except the shower kit I bought came literally even came with a shower curtain. It came with every part of a shower kit you would need. And I was like, well, what does that mean? I really only noticed because some screws were black and some were silver. And my dad was like, well, when those get wet, the drywall screws, they're gonna rust and they're gonna stain that shower. And I was like, that was a $300 shower, like negative. So my dad calls the contractor back the next morning. And I'm waiting on him. He's supposed to be calling me to come and replace the random drywall screws he used. And he had a good reason for doing it. He said the screws that came with the shower weren't enough to like go through the shower and latch into the wall. And I get that, I really do. But I was like, man, like we haven't even used the shower because I don't want to get it wet and stain it. So just kind of waiting on that. But I literally have the worst time with contractors in my life. And the new contractor was looking at my floor that my original contractor did, and he was like, yeah, this is really bad. Like my floor is separating, like the planks of my flooring. He was like, really the only way to fix that is to pull it all up and redo it every bit. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I've been ghetto and I've literally just been where the nails are popping through. I've been getting a hammer and like putting a towel down and like the nail back through, or the screw, or whatever it is. Mama is over remodeling. Really the only thing we have left to do is my soaker tub. The surround of it needs to be redone. Like the wood is soft and rotten. And then this is actually my daughter's nursery, but we're waiting on her dresser to get painted. And I don't want to set it up because the dresser is obviously the biggest part and it has to come in first, and then we have to finish the baseboards in here because the dresser's like gonna be situated in a corner. So that's really the only things we have left to do, and I'm so ready to be done. I'm gonna quickly get off camera and do a winged liner. So I did go ahead and apply my top mascara. My wings are never even. We don't even have to discuss it, okay? You don't have to tell me, I know. Well, I'm gonna hop back into this palette and I'm gonna take a mix of Gold Rush and Mission, which is the red tone up Chia and the darker tone in my corners. And I'm not gonna smudge this out a ton, like super low. I'm just gonna add a little bit of something something down there. The fact that my kid's almost a year old is insane to me. I do have a video discussing why it's so weird that I have a kid. But also, once again, feel free to go watch that. But if you want to recap, I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I was told for 8 years straight that I would never have a kid unless I was put on fertility drugs. So then when they were like, you are for a shiz up the spout, I freaked out. I was not ready. I was 5 months pregnant when I found out I was pregnant. So I didn't have a very long, like, public pregnancy because I didn't freaking know. And then I did know, and it was only, I got induced at 38 weeks, so I didn't even have like a full freaking pregnancy. So my pregnancy seemed to fly by really big, like really fast. I'm taking Ranch from the Conspiracy palette right now and just highlighting my inner corners and under my brow bone a little bit, like always. But it seems crazy. It seems like 2 weeks ago I was in the ER and they told me I was pregnant. It does not feel like I should have a 1-year-old, but she will be 1 in 5 days, 4 days. For my lip today, I'm just going to be using, I just put foundation over my lips like I always do. I'm using the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in White Russian. That is it for this video. It was makeup, but not makeup really, because I was mainly just yammering about my life. But I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm trying to get my rings out. I always take my rings off when I'm doing my makeup, by the way. If you did not already know that, I always do. I always have since I started wearing makeup. I always have, just so they don't get gross and dirty. Also, my nails look a little wrecked. I just painted them and I'm terrible at it, so there's literally nail polish everywhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below. Feel free to comment with what you want to see in the new year, because I'm so freaking excited to start a new year on YouTube. I cannot believe how fast. I haven't even been on here a full year, but you know what I mean, a new calendar year. It's insane. I am so happy. So make sure you check out my 300 subscriber giveaway, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.